Yo, sitting in the back of an Uber. I'm a Saturday peruser, sitting in the back of an Uber with my iPhone, making tracks super duper. Arpeggios in a looper, composing straight hotter than you used to having. In other words, it's distracting, the audible embrace I'm enacting. And in fact, it's impacting. The tech in the palm of my hand, the power of a studio, my pocket, yo, damn.
Superior Century, what is going on? Can you hear this music? I just found the part that Dave doesn't play. This is awesome. Is it too loud? I feel like it's loud in my ear. Gary, what's going on, man? So if you guys have not done it yet, you have to find Dorky Dave's music page on SoundCloud. There's a couple tracks on here, you're like, wow, okay. So I found it. So I'm gonna ride with it as much as I can. Oh man, I hope everybody had a good Saturday. Music is loud, I can hardly hear it. Let me see what you're... How's that? Is that better? Is that it? Okay, good. I'm glad that's better. I can turn out a little bit more. If I turn out too much more, it's not even going to be on. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Man, I made a stream early. Well, I started it late, so I started my stream late today. I was editing a video that I'm hoping to put up this weekend if possible. I need one thing. I need one thing to finish off the video, and if I can get that one thing before tomorrow, then I'll have the video up this weekend. If not, it'll be up next week because I'll have to find the one thing I need still. Alright, so let's get things rolling. I don't even know what else is on this page. Oh, I think that was in it. Oh, is there something else? Yeah, there's something else. That might be okay. There's a few more things on here. We'll get it figured out. Hey, what's up? Dropping by a like. I might join again later if you're still on. Got to make a late night Walmart trip. You know what? When I get done with this, I think I might have to make some kind of food run. I've only had lunch today. The one thing I need a track, Gary. As much as you guys probably like to hear me talk, I like to not be boring. So, that does not work anywhere. Okay, let's go with that. So that's the one thing I need. I need a track. I need a music track. I need probably a couple music tracks. Yeah, man, there's some out there. Probably like Crystal Opening Well or somebody along them lines of who's opened up all them crystals. You're gonna find those rank 2 Sig high Sig champs out there. Bought like 100 Ebony Maw crystals or something like that. Actually, no. Ebony Maw is secretly not as bad as Hawkbuster. He's actually a really good defender. I hope I don't get. You know what? I might have to stop this song. I think this is the one I was looking at. I was like, I might have to stop this one. Me trying to rush. Yeah, I'm about to die. Trying to rush. Also, I'm more worried about this song. So we'll go to that one. I think the other one give the strike. We'll see. We'll see. Going for Dark Hawk? No, 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 no. Actually, Garen would say you probably haven't watched my opening if you're asking me that question. You're going for Dark Hawk? Good. This is actually the featured 5-star arena. So if I'd be going for Medusa as a 4-star, but I really actually have her as a 4. If I had more time, I'd have probably went for her as a 5 though, because I don't have her as a 5. Let's just get out of this unscathed, and we should be okay. I think that should do it. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I got the 6. Everybody who watched Dave's page, who watched me get memed a whole bunch, knows I got a 6. Those who watched it on my own page. So, I do have another goal. I want to get to 500 subs before the end of the summer. Um, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for me to get there. Yeah, in the movie, right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He should have been definitely a little bit more OP than what he was. He should have been more along the lines of what Namor is probably. He was pretty OP in the movie. I didn't get more of these tracks, man. I can't wait for Dave's album to come out. I'm gonna steal all his music and just play it on my channel. Oh man, I wanted to go here with it. All right, yeah. That is. Do I want to do that? No, I'll go here. Yeah, Carnage was pretty rough when he came out, man, and they did finally give him that rework though, so that was always a good thing. But man, he was rough when he came out. No, man, he's been trying to do a whole lot of other things, so the album has got put back on the back burner. Just I wouldn't say put on the back burner, just in the mix with all the other things. So he's still got to make money to feed his family, so other things could take priority over the album. Well, like how he just bled out to that 16%. It's kind of cool seeing Ebony Maw fight off the first guy to make Thanos bleed, and the guy who arguably the best fight in the movie while standing still. Yeah, yeah, man. He should have translated just a little bit better on the game. What we gonna do, right? If I could figure out how to snag this song, I snagged this song for my video as one of them. Yeah, man. So we got black suit Spidey and and what's his name coming out next? Mysterio. I think both tech, right? Got to be both tech, right? Yeah, man. And they didn't have the was it the giant dwarf dude or the big dwarf or whatever his name is, man. They didn't have that cat in there. They were missing one of the Black Order. Yeah, stealth suit. I'm thinking tech and tech, man, just because his suit's gonna be made. I'm sure it's gonna be made by Stark Industries, even though Stark ain't gonna make it for him. Nah, I think Mysterio's gonna be tech, but I could be wrong. I never know how they gonna do it because I was for sure that the Fantastic Four was gonna be cosmic, and they ended up all being science because it was a science project that they were doing that got them. But even though it was a cosmic ray that gave them their abilities, we just get to play the game. We don't. You're right. They should be cosmic. They should be cosmic. The Iceman song. I think he only has like 6 or 7 songs on here. Sorry, I'm looking at the music to see if I can find more than what's there. Yeah, but Kabam claims they don't make the classes for the champs. They say that that comes from uh, Marvel themselves. Wow. So if you go back in time and sacrifice Corvus for a playable Doctor Doom, I do it without regrets. Superior Sentry. Uh, I don't know, man. I'm not a overall excited, over ecstatic fan about what's his name? Corvus. That's his name. What's his name? Corvus. Yeah, Corvus. Like I have him as a 6 star, but not really at the top of my list. I still feel like this music is just like super loud in my ear. Like I hope it's not as loud on the stream as it is as it is in my ear. I think we might get a Doctor Doom, but not before we get a Galactus. I think we might get Silver Surfer and Galactus. Um, I think we might get Doctor Doom probably not long, sometime in the 2020. But I don't think he's on the list for this year. But a Doctor Doom, a good Doctor Doom, not this, not a bad Doctor Doom. We've had plenty of bad champs that shouldn't be bad champs. We need a good Doctor Doom. Doom does have an awesome backstory. So the name of this track is in the back of an Uber. Listen to the opening. I want to say he had had a couple of sodas. He had some sodas when he made his track. Oh come on, man, that shouldn't have happened. There it is again. Catch me right at the end. I must be evading a smidge too early. Yeah, Doom does have a good backstory. Um, Obviously, we won't get that backstory in the game, but we'll get whatever the game's backstory is of why Doom is in the battle realm. Um, we'll see how that goes. See how that goes with the Fantastic Four because we still have. So we got Sue, which Nemor. They could have probably substituted him for next month and brought somebody Fantastic Four related, more Fantastic Four related into the. And then with Sue Storm, like a Doctor Doom, would have been nice. That would have been nice if they'd have brought Doctor Doom in with Sue Storm. really, 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 when before I move to my new place, gotta get a chair. Because this not having a chair thing is killing you, boy. Not having a good chair. Silver Surfer would have been nice. I think Silver Surfer is planned for the end of the year. I probably should go ahead and put Namor there. We'll do that. Do that. Look at this. Rank 4, almost level 40, duped Namor. 4-star. Man. Almost 440. Like, he didn't have quite enough ISO or gold or something to get him to level 40. He or she. Because I don't know this name. I don't know how to say this name. Oh. Okay. Let's see. He is easy to beat as a defender, but he does have some nice utilities if he was put on the right node, or if he has some the right stuff to make him even tougher. He could be a good defender too, because he could constantly throw specials at you, um, depending on the node he was on. It, yeah, maybe an all or nothing. Yeah, possibly. This is the guy who is not tough as a defender. I don't care what you put him on. Omega Red isn't tough as a defender, except for it looks like in Act 6-2, which I have not visited yet. Looks like he's giving people fits. Okay. Oh, so trying to read your story. Oh, I gotta catch that song again. Man, oh, got caught. There we go. All right, let me go catch the song real quick before I get a ban on my station. Because Dave got a good old crappie stricken ban on his. But I'm not monetized, so they probably wouldn't come after me. I don't make any money. Man, hold on. Let me get through this Namor fight, and I'll go back and read that story that you wrote down, Superior Century. Yeah, that was pretty easy. All right, the Manicus of Death taught him magic and wanted him to become the god of the Marvel Universe. Didn't work, obviously. So the Marcus showed up with his apprentice, turned Doom's blood into acid and his heart to stone, and sent millions of years into the past. So Doctor Doom, he wrestled a lion, learned all the magic and history, and waited waited history out. Then revealed himself to him apprentice and wrecked him, and told the Fantastic Four to leave him alone or he'd wipe them out of existence. And that's why Doom is Doom is the best. Just got a message from my guy real quick, so I want to check that out real quick. I actually probably should be doing my war lane, but I'll knock that out before I go to bed here. That's what Dave don't do. He don't dance on this channel. His music is danceable, right? Don't you guys agree that the music he plays sometimes is danceable? Like like I'm doing now. I'm just chilling in the chair, just giving a little bounce in my chair while I'm grinding the arena and talking with y'all. Yeah, War definitely with the not them not buffing the them not buffing the rewards made it less desirable for sure. Man, this is going that fight's gonna suck. Oh, he's not Duke, so the LMD won't be there. Good, it won't be as bad. Um, but yeah, no, it's definitely far from worth it what it used to be. Like we were on the verge of Plat 3 this past season. Like if we would have had one more week, we probably would have hit it. We went 11-2, and the only reason why we went 11 and or 10-2 last season. The only reason why we went 10-2 instead of going 11-1 or 12-0 the last part of the season, we knew we couldn't move one way or other. And I told guys, don't waste units, don't waste items. Save those items for next season. And we'll see what next season brings us. And man, so far, I mean, we won our last war, and I think the new updates to the nodes have helped. But man, it still kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do to the rewards, but they're going to have to do something to really drag people back to really focusing on war the way they want it to. I I think the game would like it if they had a nice clean bounce uh, to the content. But right now, I think AQ, especially in the higher levels, is offering a little bit more than War is ever going to be able to offer. War sucks big now, not worth the effort. It needs to be okay. There you can say that. It needs like 10 times what you're getting now to make it interesting. I don't know about 10 times what you're getting now, but it definitely needs to be a bump in it. I remember when War rewards first came out, they weren't as low as they are now. They trimmed down the rewards. I think this unblockable part of his comes up. Crap. One BG awards, the most bored of it, don't want to take part. Well, we do three where I'm at. Uh, I think it really helps out with keeping people engaged in the alliance stuff. So sometimes I find out, especially in the off season when we kind of let people have time off, they kind of get disengaged in the alliance. So we found out it's a good way to keep people engaged in the alliance, but try to do it without burning people out. So we've kind of went to an approach of we're doing war, but we're not pushing the way we would have pushed last season to try to get to Platinum 3. Tested beginner Lux theory, so I got 3 accounts grounded up, just 150 units for one feature, Namor feature, Fury featured, and one to play with a friend. He's new to the game. In one hand feature, I pulled the feature as a 3-star and a sub feature as a 4-star. Okay, okay. I barely have time for my one account. I did used to have a second account that I managed, and that became a big time headache. So that account is no longer managed by me. I gave that away. Gave that one away. I don't really use units. I have a nice little stash of revives, and then I buy a potion a day. Buy one level 4 and one level 3 potion a day. Some days we use them, some days I don't. So right now I'm sitting on about double digits on level 4 and level 3 potions. So not a bad go. So I don't really use units too often anymore for War, for AQ. We are running map 6 in AQ. Yeah, war takes. I don't know. I don't mind war, and maybe that's because of my very first alliance I was actually really a part of. My guy Kareem, man, he We did everything. I don't necessarily think he actually liked war. Now that I think about it, I think we did it because we needed the loyalty. And this fight's gonna be long. There we go. 44 hits in the arena. Sorry, experience with war to start with, so I never liked it. Okay, or glory, etc. Better things to buy them. You know what? I don't really do much more with my glory. Every now and then I use it for T1A or to finish off a T2 if I need it for ranking up a champ. But in reality, my glory goes strictly to potions. So it's kind of how it went. My first war was 30k PI newbie. Got the very first node, had 6 stars, blocking all of the paths. Yeah, man. Yeah. Depending on when you start, you're gonna run into those. When we started, my alliance. I mean, obviously, I had 6 star champs already, and I had a couple. I had a rank 5 and a bunch of rank 4s. So imagine the new guys who faced us the very first war they faced us in as a brand new alliance. I don't think they even finished. We had like 4 guys. It was me, Ace, Jimmy, MDT. I can't even remember who else was there. It was like 4 guys. And then we won our first war in Dork 1. Match is still messed up as an alliance selling to get lower accounts. Yeah, shell accounts, shell alliances. Um, so yeah, it's kind of not cool. But the only thing they could do is eliminate the entire thing. Your best was a 330 Omega Red. It was testing your skills, man. They was going to see how good you really were early on. That's all they were doing. Superior Century. Best was 330 Omega Red, and it was Dormammu, Omega Red, Guillotine, and all they did was taunt in the war room. And I've never played war seriously since. See, that's not a good experience, but you can't take that experience that you have with that group of ignorant people, knowing that they were running up against a smaller, brand new alliance, um, and winning. I'm sure when they faced other alliances, they struggled with winning. We actually didn't do bad our first time around. We didn't really talk. We knew that we were going to be playing some lower teams. We knew we were going to be playing some equal teams, making our way through the ranks. And we didn't really talk a lot of crap, man, when we played. We just kind of jumped in there, did our thing, told people, go, good game and or good war, and moved on about our business. We won our first 17 before we finally lost our first one. Let's see. Gary says they should do what they do in other games, i.e., lock up alliances, etc. Stop Hopper alliance hoarding. Yeah, I mean, but it's really hard, especially when you got people who've been in the game before. Then they make new accounts and all that fun stuff. It's just really hard to stop alliance hopping and things like that. I mean, what are you gonna do? Not kick a player? I'm not gonna sit around and have a lazy player on my team, um, just so that because Kabam does wants to lock up the hoppers and stuff like that. There's some that are hoppers and some that are just lazy players that get kicked and bounced from alliance to alliance. Now, what they should do is the ones like people who were taking advantage of certain events, certain alliance events, and jumping in like the ones where you can get every 8-10 hours or so. They need to ban them for life on their account, on their main account, and let them earn their way back through the game. it traumatized you. The first the first ranks are just just a circle. I'm not gonna say that of toxicity. Yes, but I can agree with that. Some do get kicked. Some for not spending enough. Also bad. Yeah, yeah. Like I mean, walking into the alliance, you kind of know, especially if you're going to be in those top alliances that are looking to be. Oh, here it goes again. I should have waited. I'm about to actually pause this for a second. Give me a second. I gotta get past this. Boom. I don't want my boy's song to get me caught up. I don't have time for my YouTube page to get all jacked up behind this stuff. But the love. Let's see. I feel like the toxicity from my first war transferred over to me a little bit, but that's why I never check War Room. It's it's my way of yeah. I don't. You know what? Even as an alliance leader, I don't. I check the War Room just to make sure that if my guys are in there saying stuff, that we're being polite and not saying anything out of line. I don't allow the BS to go on in there, man. We're there to just have fun in the game. Yeah, I mean some talk is okay, but just to be a flat out jerk about things is completely different. Never use the war room again. But Superior Century, what if you face my team? Then you'd be like, oh yeah, that's Ghost's team. Let me jump in the war room and say hi. You won't do that? Yeah, some people do turn them off. Well, some people do have them off. Now I do. We do chat in there. We talk to a few different alliances sometimes, just back and forth about different things. Sometimes they be like, "Hey, y'all, tell Dave what's up for us. Tell him we like what he's doing, so on and so forth." So we get those. We get those in there sometimes too. They know that we're not the actual Dork Alliance. They know that we're one of those sub dorks. So they'll be like, "Yeah, tell Dave we said what's up." Yeah, I don't unless I am recruiting. I don't turn on what's the freak is the name of the room? I don't turn on the global chat. Global chat is a bunch of kids looking to either find a girlfriend or talk bad to girls. So I don't go there. Lions Quest is fun, and I was never a big Map Six guy, but this most recent run of Map Six that me and my crew have been doing, we actually just bumped it up to 3 days in one BG. Well, that didn't. Yeah, global's terrible, man. Even for recruiting, it's terrible. Hyperion would like to know my location. Tell Hyperion he can come find me. I got a magic for him. I'll just intercept him with, and then throw her L2 and power lock him up. As you can guys hear, it's quiet in the house. I am the only one here. My girl is out with her friends. All the kids are gone. It could be a shared power lock. It could be shared. It could be shared, man. That is fine. I'll just sit back in the corner and backdraft and intercept. This is one of my favorite songs that he's made. The other one, that one of my favorite songs he made, he can't even play no more. He's got that perfect remix, the perfect reggae remake, cover that he can't even use on his channel. Iceman's way to go for that fight. You talk about the one with Hyperion? Psh, psh, psh. All right, down to the twos. Let's do that. And speaking of Iceman, one more time the Iceman song from Dorky Diggity Dave's channel. He's only got like 5 or 6 tracks on there, so I think this will be the last time we listen to it tonight. Oh man, that there, and do that there. Man, 38 minutes in, we're already almost done with this run, if I'm not mistaken. Not too far. Probably got about 7 more fights. Marvel has so many broken realities. Yeah, man. But look forward to seeing what Marvel Studios will do with the X Men now that Disney owns them. And I'm pretty sure that they will figure out a way to get them wrapped into this MCU. So, Superior, I'm going to take it you're probably more of a comic book nerd than I am, correct? Because I don't know, I've never seen that. Yeah, I would say you probably are. I can't even tell you the last time I actually picked up a comic book. Let me see where we at on there. All right, I think that's gonna be it for the dorky music. Who else can we find? Let's not try to find anybody right now. We'll wrap it up with just my voice and the people who are here with me chatting this evening. If you have not yet, or you haven't tried, make sure you guys submit your videos from the homies. Um, Want to try to get that. I didn't do it last week, obviously, because it was Father's Day, and my girl was taking me out to dinner. And by the time I got home, it was pretty late, so I was like, nope, no point in doing it now. Let's see what we get from that. All right. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty tired. I am pretty tired. Like, I'm so tired, I might just make me some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and drink me a cup of milk and call that my dinner for the night. Tired. That's what kind of tired I am. Oh, Jesus. I'm assuming everybody else has got lives outside of outside of the game. That's why they're not here hanging out with us. They're doing their thing there. But I prefer to be here with you guys, safe and sound in my crib. And just do it that way. Oh, she got me. Catch us back to the jaw. She cut me. She cut me. Oh. That right there. That right there. That's some BS. Really. Yeah, let's give him demelted. Don't even care about being in the flame. All right, so Superior Century, you got Matthew Malloy, the Guy King, Doom. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. I'm kind of interested to see which way they go with the franchise from here on out. No more Captain America, no more Iron Man as we know it. Thor left with the Guardians, getting beat up by Green Goblin. Uh, you got, man, like, who is on Earth right now? Black Widow's dead. Do they let Barton come back? I guess you still got Falcon as Captain America, right? Not gonna be the same. Still got Bucky, um, Spider Man. Who else is gonna be there? There's not gonna be very many people there. I don't think we're gonna see much more of Pepper Potts. Maybe some cameos here and there, but I think that's about it. That is about it. Oh man, let's see here. Jump in with 5 star. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Jocko. I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a nice 6 star pull after getting a crappy 5 star. I know people say, "Oh, Rocket Raccoon isn't that bad," and you just awakened them. It's still Rocket Raccoon, nonetheless. Like, I'm not gonna take him over, somebody else. So far, oh, look at that. My video is just catching back up to me. Hmm. Doctor Strange learned the words of this race that can only say one word at a time. I'll have to read the rest of that when I get back. Take that thermal. Nice try. So in DC versus Marvel, Strange could just say "Death of DC," and all DC would die. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, your comic book knowledge is way vastly further ahead than mine. So that is my next champ I need to learn how to play with. I got two champs I need to learn how to play with. Sim Supreme is one, which I've been watching some of the videos out there on him. Legacy has got a good video out there on him. Okay, keep thinking I get the period. I'm not. So I got to learn how to play with him because I want to use him against on map 5 AQ when we run that the other last 2 days of the week. When we have faced that Hyperion. Ooh, excuse me. When we face that Hyperion, I need to learn how to play with him a little bit more. I just ranked 3. Just took him to rank 3, which should be enough. But he's not awakened, so I'm debating to take him to rank 4 if I got the material. But I think my next possible rank up, will be taking Aegon to rank 5 and making him my third 565 champ. Yeah, I'm announcing it early. That should be who should go up next. Although, who knows who I'll pull in the next couple weeks. Next couple weeks should say something different. Including all of you like Dr. Fate survived the entire robots of the franchise. They just drop like flies. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. We'll take that trifecta right there. We'll take that trifecta. I can't even send nobody an energy refill if you can guess the number between 1 and 2. Only have 3 people watching, so. I know like Katie Candy's streaming Apex right now, and there's a couple other people out there streaming the game. Brian Grant's probably getting ready to come on. If he's not already on, it's about the time he normally comes back on. Which makes it tough for people like me to get viewers over because they're like, we'll just wait for Brian. Yeah, he's awesome, right? Like, so I gotta figure out how to use him. I haven't really used him anything but just a few fights in AQ. I have him as 4-star too that I never really did anything with, because not long after I got the 5-star, Dave was pretty ticked on his video. BG's online right now, yeah. So I'm not getting anybody else. You guys who are here with me are my faithfuls. I appreciate that. One day I may be as big as Brian, but today I am just a very, 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 very small fish in his very big pond. Yeah, chatting in the stream is nice. It's hard to chat in people like BG Stream who gets, 5 to 800, 900 people, 1,000 people at a time. Because you can't really, your comment gets, there's so many comments they just go by. But on a stream like mine, where you got 2 or 3 people, right, like tonight. Sometimes I get up to about 10, 12. I really would like to get to the point one day where I'm sitting at about 40 to 50 consistently. Um, but, baby steps, right? Although I don't get notifications when my game is running. I don't get any game notifications, and my Twitter's turned off right now. So I didn't get anything from Brian Grant to let me know that he's on. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Got that, and yep, that's where we are. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep, I got 4 sets left. Then I'm out of here. We're out of here. We'll be done. I'll have 4 million in. Well, I should have 4 million in. We'll see how this all plays out. Okay. Boop. Oh man. If anybody knows anybody who does music that would like to, have their instrumentals played online, oh, then missed the decks on that one, didn't I? I am definitely looking for ways to, yeah, yep. Special. Pretty much anytime we have a champion boss, anybody who's got Symbiote Supreme, we say, yeah, bring your Symbiote Supreme. Champion boss is AW boss today. And pretty much go in there and wipe him out. And so I really just, honestly, with Mordo, I didn't understand him at first. And so I'm really just now starting to understand him a little bit more. Oops, dashed in too quick on that one, didn't I? That right there, Punisher 2099. Most I hate fighting against him just because of that. Let's see. Just don't play anyone but Namor since I pulled him. Yeah, I can see that. We had a guy from the main dorks who got his Namor to rank 5 already. Sig like 120. Yeah, he's doing like 100k specials. 100k special 2s. Special 1s, I'm sorry. So that's crazy, man. And he's got the second highest prestige in the game. And he's got the best prestige in the game for a champ that's actually good. That's what I was trying to get him to do. Thank you for being cooperative, Incredible Hulk. Thank you for being cooperative, Mr. Banner. There you go. There you go, Mr. Banner. Thank you, sir. You like 2099 so much just for his ability to shut down supers. Okay. Supers as far as super what? Namor is certainly better than Fraggle. He's way better than Fraggle Rock. Thor Fraggle Rock is a couldn't hold his gym bag. Oh, it's definitely time to get a new chair to play this game in when I do my streams. Although I was sitting up here for hours beforehand editing the video, so that probably doesn't help. I probably should have took a small break, but it was getting late. Getting late. I wanted to get in before Mr. Grant got on. There. Let's see if we can make this work. Yeah, the more every time I seen Fraggle in the Arena, I think I can read it here in just a second. Think you're gonna fight the Holy Trinity? Like, didn't they made OG Daredevil a 4 star? Then they didn't make him a 5 star, and then once they had 6 stars out, he was like one of the first ones in the 6 star crystal. Like, how do y'all skip a whole rarity of him and put him in a 6 star crystal? Let's see. Every time I put Fraggle Rock, every time I put Fraggle Rock in the arena, I think this is the time I'm gonna get to fight the Holy Trinity and lose my streak. You're worried about losing your streak? How Dave's song go? I lost my streak. Yeah, yeah. I use them, as you can see. I use them pretty much with the same synergy every time. It's him, Heimdall, and Gladiator Hawk. Um, I use that synergy every time in arena to pretty much almost guarantee that I should never lose. That doesn't really guarantee that I won't ever lose. It just guarantees that I don't know what it guarantees. I'll be honest with you. Oh man. Still not used to Symbiote's moveset, so sometimes intercepting with him has not been the greatest thing in the world to try to do. Yeah, see like that. He did nullify his regen, so that's always a good thing. That's a good thing. You can nullify all them buffs. Like, give me them buff. I'll take that buff and that buff. Give me this one too. Fraggle hits with the power of 1 million fluffy pillows. Yeah, yeah, he's definitely not the hardest hitting Thor in the game, is he? I wouldn't be surprised if they did one more Thor, a Stormbreaker Thor, or whatever this Gladiator, the Guardians of the Galaxy Thor may be. They may do something along the lines of him. His special two isn't too bad. I don't do his special one. His special one is terrible. His special two is not too bad for damage. Um, his special three, to be a special three, isn't great, but it's not terrible for damage because you get that shock damage over time. So you have to kind of factor that into there um, to kind of get a real idea of what his damage output will be. Yeah, a 5 or 6 star Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is in the 5 star feature crystals, and I believe he's also in the 5 star dungeon crystal. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Stormbreaker Thor would be awesome in the game. I think that would be an awesome addition to the game. The thing about Thor Fraggle Rock is his power game. That's the thing that kind of gets you nervous if you're not paying attention. Which I probably should have put this young lady on him. She'll make quick work of this. She'll make quick work of him. And I probably should have put her on Fraggle. But you just gotta understand. That's the other thing you have to worry about is the auto block. This should be enough to end them. Should be it. Yep, that should do it. Slap Stormbreaker Thor as a Dungeon Crystal exclusive. Boom. Dungeons is yes. Yeah, there would be a lot of people. Uh oh. Cash out. What's going on, man? Had to pop by. Uh, had to say what's up to see if the grind and stats look good. Nah, I'm just trying to get the last of the milestones, man. Which feature 4-star is 4 million. That's all I'm trying to do. Cash out. Welcome to the stream, my man. I appreciate you stopping by. And put that boy to sleep. We'll put him to sleep. All right, so we are at, yeah, this next one is our last. Is the next one our last one? I think this is our last set of 5 stars. Last set of 5 stars. Yeah, as Guardians of the Galaxy should be the. I don't know if that's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which it should be. Doesn't look like Gamora's going to be a part of this at all. I don't know if they officially wrote her off. They didn't say whether or not she died in that snap or not, so I'm going to assume she didn't. Yeah, kind of wondering where she went to myself because I don't think she died in the snap, but I don't think she stayed with the Guardians because that Gamora knew nothing of the Guardians. All right, y'all. So these are the last 3 fights, unless I mess up. These are the last 3 fights I'll need to hit the last of the milestones, which I would have to. I think in order for me not to get it, I would have to not. I'd have to lose 2. I have to lose my streak. Yeah. So is it been confirmed? I know Keanu Reeves is in talk with Marvel Studios to play somebody. Have we confirmed that he's going to be the new Adam Warlock? Yeah, Keanu Reeves is more popular now than he was 20 years ago, um, after he made The Matrix. And he's like older, much older. Here, take some of this, Ultron. Take some of this beat down. Take some of this beat down. Take some of this beat down by this tree. Take some of this beat down. There you go. Take some of this beat down. Take some of this beat down. You got one more fight. You got that one fight is gonna put us at 4 million. This should be fun. Let's see how long she gonna let me build this. Yeah, get you some Domino. Get you some shock damage, Domino. Get you some shock damage. You're not on a war node, and you was only a 4-star. I'm talking crazy. Yeah, Night Thrasher is nice, man. If he's got a very, very, very unique kind of thing to him, and he's got a lot of immunities that people don't understand, he is a ramp up champ. And if I get him, I'll be excited because he pairs well with Cap as a skill champ. Not only does he help Cap shrug debuffs, but he places disorient on him when he does it. So Yep, no mediums or span the mediums, no evades, no auto blocks. That's right. That's right. He'll stop all that. All right, y'all. Well, that looks like that is it. Your boy has got the last milestone in the books. The 3.5 million, 4 million. All milestones have been achieved. Yay! All right, y'all. Well, I thank everybody who stopped in tonight. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the bell. If you want to upload your videos for the homies that will air on Sunday night, get them in tonight because the forums will be closed sometime tomorrow afternoon. All right, y'all. Until tomorrow, catch you later. Peace.